Look at that beauty.
Hope I didn't forget my swimsuit.
Let's begin.
Lead the way, Professor. Hey there, little guy.
Remarkable.
What the fuck is that?
One of the most dangerous creatures on this planet.
Look over there. That's Ogar, our good old cameraman.
Come on, move it. I still have a shoot on Mars today.
Hello there.
Welcome aboard.
Humans have been searching for Atlantis for thousands of years. Expeditions, satellites, maps, documentaries. And the professor? He found it in about 5 minutes.
To be precise, 4 minutes and 37 seconds. The remaining time I spent waiting for Rigg to shake the sand out of his shorts.
Ah, fuck.
Anyway, Atlantis is not merely a myth about a lost world. It is a warning. And today we will talk about it. And then we will dive to a place humans have never seen.
Not because Atlantis disappeared, but because humans are always shocked when all that remains are ruins. A civilization that believed it was smarter than the ocean, stronger than nature, and more important than balance.
A classic mistake of advanced species. The moment technology outruns humility, history begins taking notes. Atlantis did not vanish overnight. It collapsed slowly. Like every civilization that refuses to accept its own limits.
So no divine curse, no punishment from above. Just a bill someone eventually had to pay.
The question is not what happened to Atlantis. The real question is how many Atlantean warnings humanity needs before it understands. Before it understands that this story does not repeat by accident. The first mention of Atlantis is not a legend. It is a philosophical text. Plato, not some shaman, not some drunk fisherman. He recorded the story in the dialogues Timaeus and Critias, as a narrative that reached him through several generations.
From Egyptian priests, through Solon, all the way to him.
Plato himself claims that it was not fiction, but an ancient memory of a civilization that existed long before Greece. He describes an advanced society, the geometry of cities, circular canals, precise order.
And now the interesting part. The description sounds more like modern urban planning than an ancient fairy tale.
Underwater today, we find structures that should not exist naturally. Regular shapes, angles, stairs.
Stairs are always suspicious.
Near Japan, near India, near Cuba. Places that were above sea level before the end of the last ice age.
So either humans once built more than we think, or someone only told us part of the story.
And this is the moment when humans start talking about gods.
Because they had no other way to explain it.
Poseidon does not appear in the story as a person. It appears as an explanation.
The ocean. Power, something you cannot own or control.
When Plato writes that Atlantis was Poseidon's gift, what he really means is that it was created in balance with its environment.
And that balance had rules.
The myth speaks about divine blood that slowly weakened over time. Reality tells a different story. Humility fading away. Water did not kill them. Arrogance did. Disrespect for nature. And greed.
So the usual story. You think you rule the world, and then you realize you can't even swim.
But enough talking. Let's go diving.
Look, at least now you know how the ending looks. Now the only question is whether you take it as a warning or a manual.
All right, that brings us to the end. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like.
If there was at least one octopus in it, hit subscribe.
And tell us in the comments where we should explore next.